What?
To answer. All right. 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Serious Talks with the Klan. I'm Jay Tariq, and I'm here with
Your boy who's not a boy.
yes, sir. And we're hydrating.
Remember to hydrate.
Yeah. Hydrate as much as you can.
Yeah, this thing is sticking on my teeth. Shouldn't we just be, what do I say? Nafaa kuimumunya.
It should not be a fight. But it's sticky. It's very, very sticky.
Sticky, and you can feel some herbs kwa mbali. Inaka kushika. No, I had a story. Kuna mali fulani nimekuwa kitembea huku hivi let me not mention the name. Na hii mali imepeleka wase. Do you remember that day tukinini the engineer?
Wait.
Engineer nani? Eddie. Nakumbuka ile day alikuwa pale alikuwa analia akisema sijui cooking nini. So si tulisianga story hapo hivi. Now this yesterday ama juzi nikiwa Sango. So
Sango ama Sango fish?
Sango fish. Then niko Sango rota.
See this no
Sango. Sango.
Oh.
Then niko Sango fish ya Beijing. Kitu naye. Naenda na kwa kina nani hapo hivi kwa Beijing Waters now. Sina patana nani the manager wa hapo hivi saizi aitoa nani. Ametonga nani?
The manager. Maina.
No, Maina.
Franco Woza.
Woza namba manze. Sana zake anaanza kusema story fulani. Ati kuna manze kuki fulani nimekula hapa hivi. Sijui kama ile kwa heroin. I'm like, what? You know what? But I think nile yenye design yenye ilishika yenye sasa mtu anasema ni kile kwa heroin. Ndio alikuwa sema they were taking it in pieces. Unapiga tu kapisi kamoja hivi kana kuchapa mbaya. So I don't know. I didn't look like I need to try that thing. The plug mwenye aliniambia. So when they mentioned the plug, I'm like, ameniambia about this Mali. So
watcha.
I'll try the Mali.
So you know
Steph actually.
Okay, I know you. I know.
No. Smooth operator.
Yeah.
Have you tried it?
Me? If it's the same one that I think it is, if we're on the same train of thought, then I have, and I can testify that it's good. But for me, I just need the whole thing.
You took the whole thing?
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I need to try it. No, what different.
But that was
like how your highness where when you shikanga wase. Uchukia kuki, I don't know.
It's because they don't know how to regulate. We need to try the ones from Juja.
Juja?
Hey, we need to go to Juja.
What the?
We need to do an episode.
By the Juja. I've never been to Juja. Have you been to Juja?
Me? I have. Wait. There's a Kenyatta University in Juja.
Kwanza Byron anafaa kutupeleka Juja.
Oh, he studies huko?
Not Byron. Nani lembeanga
Preston.
Not Preston. Nani ndo ako kusaidia Juja. Byron sio ako tu Juja. Juu si ako Jay Quad.
Oh, Jay Quad. Yeah,
so but ilikuwa nani? What is this thing? Akina sauje na umse nani? Zozo. You know who Zozo is? Zozo is Alan. Zozo KE. So Zozo, unanyoma na bonge na ongelea si ndio? Alan. You know Alan?
I don't know that name.
For real, Jay. Na utengeneza simu anaitwa nani basi? Unamjua na jina gani?
Nani?
The guy who repaired your phone.
Oh, Paul. Oh, Kai.
Ujuzi nake Alan, unamjua Paul?
I know him as Paul Alan, but I normally call him Paul. So I'm like, who is Alan? It's like giving me my phone number in twos. Ukisema 07123344.
Like, your number na.
Yeah, I'm like, who's number? You have to
But
tell
kuna
me
mazina
please.
zingine ya so what was I talking about?
Jquat. Zozo.
Jquat. Oh, Zozo alikuwa ananiambia kuna base fulani hapa kutupeleka tu hizo ma area. So I don't know kama ni Jquat ama ni Thika. Sija alikuwa anaongelea. Ziko tu area moja, si ndio? But you
it's on the same, but Juja is far.
Juja is far, si ndio? Thika unaniambia kwanza. Okay. So alikuwa ananiambia kuna mahali fulani huko hivi. Safi. Mtaki kwambia tu mali ni safi.
You're like,
I want to go. I want to go on that adventure. But look.
I feel like that's how we should be looking at life. That same curiosity that, like you want to know, you want to get this. You know, when someone gives you something and then you're like, I want more of that, and you just go. Yeah. And you're not afraid of the obstacles. Even ndio inafaa tunaangalia maisha.
I feel like, do you remember how when me watching I know like Rick and Morty, because saizi anza kurewatch tena. It's normally an adventure for that nigga.
Who Rick?
Ni adventure to killer day ni adventure. You're always on an adventure. But for him maybe he could be escaping from something.
Did his wife die or something?
Yep.
And he kept on trying to create realities where they meet? Secretly?
Yeah, I think he's...
Or was there an episode?
I think he's always looking for the nigga who killed the wife. Oh. But the nigga who killed the wife, pia anakuanga tu ni a version of him, another version of him from another world, another dimension. So Rick Sanchez is C-137. And then there's another Sanchez in CG. But I normally like this story. How like when you're narrating it to your story, it's well written.
His name is Rick Sanchez.
Rick Sanchez.
What does Rick stand for though?
Rick.
Like, is it Patrick, Eric, or is it just Rick?
It's just Rick. Kuna watu wanaitwa tu Rick ama?
I don't know. I feel like as an African.
Oh yeah.
As an African, I have been taught that, if there's an abbreviation, you have to ask the full name. And me, I'm just someone who I just receive information the way you give me. If you come and tell me your name is G, I'll call you G for the rest of your life. I'll never sit down and ask you by the... What does it mean?
Mtu anaweza kuwa anakuita Max. For some people, I only Maximilian.
Hey.
Because some people call me Maximilian, Maximiliano.
For real?
Yeah.
What in
I'm like,
what in the Spanish? But they can't know, because these are all abbreviations of...
It's like ni Max. These were white people's things.
We have names. So, I want to ask you how your week has been since the last time we met. This is like our therapy sessions. We're just recording for people.
This is a therapy session, but these are just therapy sessions.
Hey, how have you been? How have you been mentally? How have you been spiritually? How have you been physically?
I say mentally, there's a lot that has been going on, but not like in a bad way. Neither to just thinking of just like trying to simplify to life, yani. Na hiyo ndo kitu yenye I think for now hiyo ndo kitu inanisumbanga tu mentally. Then another thing, spiritually I will say niko tu na my dreams zingine are really, I don't know, man. I've been having some dreams, but I know I'll get to understand them as I live. So in the spirit world, I would say right now, bado tu nile jani ya kusearch.
You're searching?
Yeah, I think soul searching is, you're always knowing. Like, I feel like self-discovery is always like a continuous thing. You're always knowing, unanza say, hey, kumbe naweza fanya hii, ama kumbe I can do this. There's another thing that we are also interested in. And journey nani dig deep into my soul. And then pia I've been meeting. Do you remember kwa ile episode ya yetu on story na spirituality? On ile episode ya, was it an episode?
On spirituality, like
We're
spiritual awakening.
okay, I think it was a solo episode on my podcast ile nini. We're gonna bonga on something on dreams, and then I talk about sun conferring back to go back and getting back.
Yeah, it's on your podcast.
Yeah,
on the Edge podcast. Yes.
Yeah. So on that one pia juni kitu imekuwa kikini like just getting back. So I think like for the last 2 episodes I've just been speaking about like me getting back to my roots and whatnot. So I think pia tu ni kitu yenye it's something that is always continuous for me. And then sasa nani anakuja kuniambia about something that he had. Roni alikuwa ananiambia story fulani tu about life tu. Roni anakuwa na story. I realized like when you talk to people ukianza tu kuongea tu na msafu mwanzo tu deeper, people have just information. So alikuwa ananiambia something to do with you like, Max man, me I like man, there are so many things yenye hatujui about our parents ama just about your generation yenye maybe hizi vitu ndio zinaweza kuwa zina kustop you from going forward.
For real?
Yeah, just do June.
That's so intense.
I was like, So perspective venye alikuwa anabongea ni ile tu like maybe kuna mzaaka alifanyanga shida fulani. For him ilikuwa perspective maybe mzaaka aliuanga mtu huko hivi and uko hapa hivi you are ona
third generation now you're suffering.
You're being cast hapa hivi nini una get?
Yeah.
And then so for me I was looking like as a generational trauma. So it's like you knowing ile vitu zenye zina go through your family. Zile vitu zenye zimekuwa zikiendelea. Then cause ni zinakuanga tu ni loop. So how do you avoid these loops? You going back. So you going back kujua what the fuck happened here and how can I now move forward with this shit? Ama ishi penye na nini? So yeah, mazee be trying to go back. Physically sikizi nachokanga. I think I'm doing a lot, man. But I realize I'm a workaholic, I will say. Just can't like sijui nikistop kuwork naweza dead ama nini. Ile tu hata ukikatu chini your brain is always working, thinking about ideas, thinking to strategize, unaenda kufanyaje. There's always projects yenye tuna project yenye tunadu na wewe iko nje. Unajaribu kufikiria mse ana nini aje. Kuna project nyingine, collaboration nyingine yenye pia I'm working on. So ni ile tu yenye you're always in communication. Na ni vitu zenye ziko mentally. And then pia the technicalities za life tu yenye now we have to get unga.
Quite literally.
So yeah man, even though mimi naweza sema lately my life has been otherwise I can't complain, man. Like I see like squeezy, I don't have those extreme kind of like as before ama earlier tu venye naweza sema.
Good job.
So life is cool. Umekuaje?
Good job, man. That's very major to get to a point where you can regulate your emotions and not panic at every single thing because it takes a lot of energy. So simplifying life, I really like that. For me, honestly, the past 10 days have been, okay, let me say like 10 to 14 days I've not been present at all. Like my schedule has been, as the end of the year approaches, as creatives, we start getting more busier. Films, actually, music. Actually, I'm going for a video shoot on Sunday in Gong. I know Sundays are your rest day. You want to go?
You know, on Sunday, I have a shoot with Nani. So I'm going to sina nini. I have a shoot with Nani, with Zedi.
Oh, for real? Aki umejiarrange.
Usikile time nikisema nini samuwata najua ndani nini.
Ibo, let me. We'll go refill that.
But tunajua unafaa kushoot content fulani hapo hivi yake hiyo the people's mic. Nataka tuende tuifanye tao.
Oh, okay.
So hiyo day nitakuwa naye. Afu kesho pia niko na shoot mahali. But it's alright. Mko nasema?
So unaona, like creatives we get busy as
it's getting busy.
Yeah, so I had this major thing that you know about that was going on, and that took like a big chunk of me in all aspects. Like mentally, like I was not in a bad place. Physically, I know that I'm in a bad place. But mentally, I didn't want to be present. I didn't want to feel the moments because I was like, I don't want this imprinted in my brain. Like I want to remember it through stages, not through emotions. I don't want to, because like whenever I think back on certain moments, that just evokes emotions. And now I start feeling I was feeling at that time. So like when like when I'm checking my journal and then I see like 14th September 2021 and then I write hi. That's why I always tell you dates are very important. Very, because anytime you see a date you're like, okay, that's a stamp. It looks for, and then you're like, okay, yeah, I remember this day. So yeah, I was like, but I did what I had to do, but I was honestly on autopilot. So if you've met me in the past 2 weeks, just know you've been meeting a shell of me. Yeah, and I had to also keep my brain safe. My brain is my biggest enemy. Like, nigga, we live in the same place together forever. Why are you trying to kill me? Yeah, so it's been good. It's been good. I have a lot of laundry though, and it's not clean. Bruh.
Actually, I did laundry was it on Sunday, on Monday? Actually, what I did was, yesterday laundry. Nilikuwa na mouse hadi mimi. So nino niliosha ni kama nusu. Sometimes what I normally do, I know like kama nisema nataka kufua, maybe si feel kama nataka kufua, what I do is like I'll just soak the clothes. Siwezi la chango ilale mara mbili. So tomorrow I just wake up and naingianga. I realize something is I don't have to negotiate with my brain. I just go with this is what I'm going to do naenda hivyo. I don't like do I need to wash today ama nini. Just soak it and endelea nayo. Because I realize when I start to think about something, thinking sometimes
it's what
can ruin things. Yeah, because the moment you think, thoughts tuka mingi. So I think you mnasemanga like you may pinpoint there someone in a date, but now you going back to hizo notes and then you are feeling zile emotion uko na feeling during those times. So hii excuse yenye nasemanga jideka kwa hizo situation. But mostly I think nowadays I'm just trying to be an observer of, I'm trying to study myself, like kujiobserve tu venye msawa na bonga. Hadi nile yenye mtu akibonga sometimes unajaribu also like unasemanga aje when you're talking and then nianze kubonga interrupt. So it's like you see that interruption before it happens. So it's like una catch yourself before you do the nini. So it's like I normally know like nikikuwa na memory, you also have hizo memories are back, and then hiyo emotion ikitaka kukuja you just have to catch it. Yeah. Because inakujanga na just feel it. It's an energy. Just feel it. Kama ni anger utaanza kufilia anger. Kama sasa utakuwa like now who is this nigga, because that was the past you. So I feel like being attached with emotions sana. Okay, you have to just experience them, feel them. Julius, feel at that moment you are present with the feelings that you nini. So I feel like we should experience your nini, whatever you feel. Later, see think enough to think about. Because for me, I will say, hey.
For me, my emotions, I'm like, that's why I'm so careful where I go, who I talk to, what I do, because it's.
But the more you do it, the more you just come to understand yourself. Utakuja tu unajua mbona sasa kitu inakukarisha. I think it's just you observing your emotion and just asking yourself questions pia about hizo feelings una feel. Because it's easy kwa tu unakuja.
Yeah, so my week My week has been. It's not really been a blank space in my mind, but it's a space that's filled with noise. When you'd watch the TV and then there's no signal on that channel and then it's just shh. That's called noise. So that's how it's been. I put all my projects on pause. I didn't communicate it to my manager, but I think she kind of figured that out. So just yesterday is when I started catching back up on like actual tasks, because I can't be out of the game for that long, you know. I got work to do. Yeah, but it's been cool. I have deodorant. That's a big thing, man. I got deodorant. I smell good.
Where?
Yeah. So, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful, and I'm also trying to simplify life and to stop thinking about things. Just say I'm doing this, training my mind to stop negotiating, because the outcome is not pleasant for both of us, my shadow and myself. Like, bro, why are you my biggest op? Like, make it make sense.
Well, sometimes you might be trying to fight the emotions and for me, we are normally like, see, it's a duality. We as human beings, we have to come to an understanding to kachili to bonge. So the thing is, you also have to come to an understanding with whoever you are. You have to know when you, okay, even though you're operating in but when you operate. Whereas sometimes unaweza kuona operate in some way, but the way you're operating, you're not going with the flow. Like you're not going with the inner world. You're just going with the outer, like whatever is happening outside, you're reacting to the things.
Reacting.
Just reacting to shit. Instead of like, what could equal in a life?
Do you feel like they have tougher lives?
You know?
Do you feel like such people have tougher lives? Such people who are not really going with the flow. The spectrum is so large, you know?
I think it's really tough because flow and if you are fighting the flow. Jadi mimi kuna ndio mnakwanga tu hapo hivyo umegeti chini unasema ngatoa hapa naye hii na najua mimi nakwambia tu na I'm fucking up here, but into ile I'm trying to maybe fulfill my human needs. The thing is we are human beings and tuko in this human world na kuna zile needs zenye tuko nazo. Your soul might be trying to tell you, hey my nigga, go this way, go this way, Jew. It's normally a long way. But nile tu at the end nini ukiamua tu kuchill ama kutulia tu utaipata kenye unadai.
Yeah. But now that patience and calmness comes after numerous storms. Yeah. Like for you to be able to be a pirate, it means you started off as a, you know, what they call like a salesman or something. You know, you started at the bottom of the dock and then finally
as a kamagera wa nini.
Yeah. You just worked your way up. You used to remove the ramp when the boat comes, and then you can be on.
Because I don't keep checking into movies. Life is just me do when you like walkie checking in any journey. Just being patient, being humble. You have to humility na nasemanga. Ni you being patient with what life gives you. Life itakam tu when itakam. Ndio sasa you to when una control ship. So the ship yako kama ni ile ya kwenda na trend huisha. Unaget and the dopamine will. You need dopamine ndio unacheza nayo. Si ndio?
Yep. Wow, there's traffic.
Traffic what?
I'm monitoring this.
Oh.
There's traffic on.
Like, who is that?
Rasta.
Oh,
Where? Rasta. Shout out to Rasta.
Rasta mdeadly.
Yeah, so the other day when I was leaving class, I see this dude. That guy has dope music, man. So shout out to you. So I see him, and me, by then I love his music. I was just like, hey, what's up, man? And I've been to a couple of his video shoots because we use the same producer. And yeah, same producer and sound engineer. I was like, but you guys, you never remember me. But I know that for me, there's only one of him. But for him, there's like, how many fans does he have? Like, let's say like 10 million. So internally, I'm like, yeah, this guy of course can't. But it's just like, kind of like, the joke. And then he was with his mom. So I said, oh, hi, it's so nice to see you. He was like, I remember you from the shoot. I'm like, yeah. So she told me, yeah, so he's just going in for rehearsal in Uni. And I was like, oh, it's so nice to meet you. They're so nice. And anytime you go to the video shoot, there's no like VIP section where you can't access them, the stars of the, like, of course I'm a random person. I've just been told, yo, are you available? Lebufika, You show up and they actually, excuse me, we were almost like, let me say like 50 people, 50 or something or more. And they would individually walk up to you and just be like, yo, Nyati, are you okay? Okay. Do superstars do that? Yeah.
I feel
like they come and ask you, Nyati, thanks for coming. Do you need more water? Do you need soda? Do you need something? Are you okay? So, and then they tell you, okay, we'll be here for an hour. And then we go and do this, and then we do this. Like, his whole team and him included. He just comes outside and chills with you, and he's just like, yo, kofiti. And he's just chill, man.
They talk present.
Triomio has good energy, yeah. So they're like, yeah, we're going in for rehearsal, and I was like, wow, it's so nice to see them, like to be able to access someone that you love their craft. You get, and they, hey, maze. And they're not like, you don't have to be like, oh, you're my God, you're my nini. It's just, what's up, bro? But they may like your art.
I feel like,
it's just like,
never need to do what to wanna kujua wengi. But at the end of the day, we're still a human being.
So now, that can get to your head.
For some people, I think I get to.
You remember BoJack Horseman? Yeah.
But so, what one is different?
Very.
We are like, for me I will say people are different, but mostly inakuanga the people that you meet as an individual, like kuna wewe goal yako na ile vision yako unataka, and the people that you meet ama wase wenye utawak nayo who will be around you. I think watu wenye around really pure wanaweza influence a lot, wanaweza influence more about, say, like who you are, like they also tell more about like when in none. And I get
that's why.
So for me, I feel like in ile management, I mean, kishangalanga tu our industry. Misha manganile tunanini kuna ile story ya management. You see most artists wanasemanga people don't depend on labels ama nini kitu kama hiyo, si ndio? Jona ni kama zinawafaka up. So most of the artists unapata they are most of the time independent.
Very.
Na get wase wako independent, they are working together nini.
And shout out to all independent artists.
So people are just working independent, they're building community around hiyo work yao.
Yeah.
So around among your community ama mseme wewe kuna benye unajimanage ama tu uko na management yako. I mean for him your management yake ni
it's the mom.
It's the mom. Na mom pia ni mseme I think like ni mom mwenye I will say like I do the job. Unaget.
Right?
Hey, I mean I will say do for me it's not all women wanaweza kuwa. Kuna pia wenye parents wenye hiyo feminine zao ingia hata kushinda
the child.
Or, yeah. They will be just be controlling the child hivi. Again, so it's in a combination of a lot of things for you to just be where some for some people to be where they are. And I want to combination of it. I will say pia ni discipline. I'm saying as an individual, because utataka kuinteract na wewe lazima waone something. There's something that ina attract hapo. Kuna value fulani. Also you see that ndo kenye inakufanya like ni kitu ndo unaona. Unaona nikitisize like right now you are like their ambassador, but ujui na get it's something nyata ajui. But mimi when umesema hapa hivi kuna mtu ngata kwa like usa ni nani Jay ameongea about, let me go check, look at this dude na get and then end up sake hapo hivi ampate kwa like juu nile I feel like sasa ndio ile yenye tuna get to know artist more juu kuna hiyo online wenye wana interact na wasee. Sasa kuna podcast sasa unaenda kuinterview unaona msana bonganga hivi ana reason hivi unaona msana ana reason hivi so you see unaona unaweza follow mtu mgani unaona so tunakuwa napiga muziki fiti but hauna morals.
Yeah, so that was so cool by the way. I'm a big fan of Trio Mio. Shout out to King Fizo. Unajua podcasts are just like radios, man. You just shout out.
Shout outs to DJ Asha.
Hey, shout out to DJ Asha Pro. Shout out to Zaya.
Shout out to Gitonga. By the way, Gitonga lipotea.
Shout out to Gaddafi. Shout out to Abdi El Gituma.
Manze Gitonga, good to see you. Nilicheki line hapo kwa group. Good to see you back.
Good to see you. We missed you. What was I gonna say? I had a very interesting thing to say, and then now that very interesting thing has decided that, bro, you're gonna forget me. Oh dang.
So let me give you some 3 quick fire questions. What's the longest friendship you've ever maintained?
The longest friendship
that you've ever maintained.
Does it count if you guys are childhood friends and you don't talk as often but you keep in touch? Or does it have to be like an active?
I don't think it doesn't have to be. It depends on how you now call it. It depends on how you define friendship for you.
Okay.
There's a kind childhood but you still keep in touch.
Okay. Let me
but
give
not
that
like
one.
more often.
Let me give that one.
So?
Wait, I want to count. It's been a long time. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, bro. Let me see. So shout out to Annie. Annie, we went to school together from, is it 6th grade or 7th grade? Yeah. So ever since I was like 12 or 13, up to now. So that's like 13 years. Oh, that's a long time. 13, yeah. Let's say 13.
13 years.
And we still keep in touch. In school, there's a time a film company came to scout for cast, and I was actually cast in that film. It was a private film. And so what they had us do was you walk down the hallway and back towards the camera and you introduce yourself, and then they'd gauge you from, of course, how you present yourself and whatnot. Yeah, so we auditioned. I got the part. I was the only one who got the part. And I got it not because I was confident and I spoke well. It's because when we were outside, when they were still talking to us generally, I made the people around me laugh and they had to come to see what was happening there. Like people died of laughter. And I was like, what? So they came and they looked at me, and then I think the director was like, yeah, we'll take this one. This is after the audition. So 13 years.
Ulikuwa kierere.
Yeah.
Like kierere nasema inasaidianga. There's kierere, there's good kierere na kuna bad kierere. But then I would say wacha ni answer your question. For me, I think the longest friendship that I've had ni msevulana hata nimeyendo nimseme call the last. But it's trying to adjust us. I think I've known him from 2009. What? I think ni nige yenye general bado tunabonganga. hadi kuna time tulipatana hapo hivi gateway.
What?
Alikuwa na work up hivi around because when he came around alikuwa na calling. I will say this nigga he was the first person alikuwa tukiwa watu wa class. Did you make hizo zile masimu za paper nini and then inchora? Unaona za
I used to see them.
You used to see them?
Yeah.
So mimi nilikuwa nazimaking.
Like with paper, like
the paper make hizo mafort. Kuna tu venye nilikuwa natengeneza. I think I can still make it.
With the antenna.
Unachora, uweke hiyo antenna. Kuna ilikuwa za design zenye hata unaweza funga hivi. So like you have to come up with designs.
Yeah.
So you know when this nigga tulikapatana tena form 1. So this was in 2009 tulikuwa class 3. Tukapatana tena in form 1 class. So tukipatana form 1, this nigga reminded me about this hii Kenya tulikuwa tunadoing hii time. Like hiyo time nikimtengenezea box, nikimtengenezea like hadi the boat and what not. I think I was just a creative. Mimi nilikuwa napenda tu make things
just with your hands.
My hands.
Just
so hiyo paper ulikuwa unachukua kitabu katikati, kuna wenye unaikunja kunja. Do you even make the kites?
Easy. The paper plane I made.
So kuna venye hiyo paper plane ulikuwa unaweza itan mingi hadi tengeneze box ama itengeneze nini.
Is that what origami is?
Yaani venye siwezi explain vizuri, I don't know kama ndio.
Because origami is I don't know if it's like it's evil. Just making something. You see how Michael Scofield, you watched Prison Break?
No, I haven't watched all of it.
Did you see? Bro, you need to watch that shit.
Then I gotta watch because I've been trying.
And it's not. Okay. Anyway, at the intro.
I'll watch it as an old man.
in the intro, when
I'm in prison after us pulling out Ruto from Nini.
From like, you don't need to be there no more. So the intro, Kenda Kuisha, there's a paper duck that is dropped. Boom. And I think that's what origami is. It's a paper duck. Yeah. I don't know, it's something to do.
But for this one, ilikuwa tu unatengeneza tu vitu kama hizi and then you change them too.
Okay. And then did you guys put letters in here? I was the letter writer in my class always.
Yes.
Hey! If you have something to send.
Niko nachora word. You're the letter writer. Oh.
Mindo, you commission me to make this feel personal.
Kuna kitu nilikuwa nafanya nikiwa high school. Sometimes I'm like nigga.
For the Casanova today. Wow, look at this. This is such a throwback. Do you guys know how to make paper airplanes?
So ulikuwa unaweza make hivyo, make box. Sasa hiyo simu nilikuwa napenda. Sababu just like hello. You what nini. Just have some fantasy. So tukipata na for one msaka ni remind about hii shit tena. I'm like but that nigga, what I'll say about him ni memory yake. Memory yake anakuanga saa, anakumbuka vitu. Ule msee tunaweza kwa tuna hapa tunabonga tu hata nowhere atakwambia tu something yenye maybe atalifanyika huko like unakumbuka kitu. Mimi ni kitu tu funny. Yes, ni kama tu hizi memories anakuanga tu amezikeep tu. So that's the nigga that I've known
Justice Otieno
for 16 years.
Shout out. What? That's a long shout out to you, Justice. Watch this, subscribe. My goodness, why is there so much traffic in Nairobi today? What is happening? Whose father or mother is
It's
in
Friday.
Town? This is ridiculous, Maze.
Let's not shoot another one.
Another banker. Shout out to Rema.
What's the weirdest place you've ever met a new friend? The weirdest place you've ever met a new friend.
Hey. My life is crazy. I'd say when I'm out. Like when I'm out in a club. Is that weird? To find like legit friends?
Weirdest place.
Weird is like not common.
Actually, I'll say, are you still thinking?
Because I'm like, what's a weird place I've met a friend? Akibandaski. Is that weird?
Akibandaski is not weird. What kind of friends do you have when tukipata kwa biro? Hey, Ruto, unafanya nini kwa kibandaski?
Guy, I don't know. Arrest
Someone just
then?
you met them hapo you the first time uliwa meet na maybe your place what like okay, so mnapatananga tu hapo hivi but then jange wenye friendship na kuanga si ndio? But then later go back to wenye mlimit na kuanga like ilikuwa some weird ass place. Mimi naweza sema kuna best yenye introducing tu kwa place fulani yenye ulisema ni weird. I've never been to such kind of a place.
Kwani ilikuwa wapi? Did I take you to a sketchy place?
Not a sketchy place. Ni for me, you know, like in Nairobi we say excited na places zingine. So kuna some clubs. Kuna club plan tuliandanga. So you know kwa baki nyuma kule. Then we met some dude who like, but like it's weird and the people are interesting. I think the people that you find weird ni ile misfits tu. Ose ni kama society wamechoka nao but ni wale wase wenye wako on their life tu. Kitu kama hiyo. The same.
Okay. I'm trying to think, was it a strip club? Ama where was that?
It was a strip club.
Like what did I do?
Actually the first time do you remember the time tukiwa kwa strip club fulani?
What you call?
Strip club fulani. We've been to a strip club. Hey, today we are confessing. That was my first time. Nilikuwa tu like, what?
Oh yeah.
You remember that day?
I was like,
But Gitonga is another nigga who can take you to some weird places.
Gits.
Hey.
Gits, by the way, knows. Gits knows the places. If Gits tells you at I know a spot, I'm going to do wapi, I'm always like, can I tag along? Do you need any services? I can carry the water? Because he goes to some cool places like. Hey.
Yeah, but most of manga manze. For some people, watu wanakuanga tu yani I will say wana so not kujulikana. Ni someone who knows his way, anajua tu kubonga na watu.
That's it.
A conversation start.
Aki Gits can sell you a helicopter. As in, today we are appreciating
we really have some amazing creators by the way. Hey, leo ndio tunataka appreciate ourselves.
Yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to Nani.
So you've never met someone a new friend in a weird place?
I don't know. I don't even think I've met like a friend in a restroom. That would be weird for me. Because I'm like, it's not a common place you'd meet someone. This is the first time you guys are meeting and then you're like, you just start talking and then you're like, okay, and then you just end up hanging out. I don't know. I don't think I have a weird place. Do I? It's either a club or a restroom. That's it.
Sindio. Sini weird place yako ya. Weirdness is what? We say is
weird is strange. In Italian, it's pronounced as strano. Strano is strange.
Something strange. Stranger Things.
I've not watched that.
You haven't watched it?
I don't think I will.
Why?
I don't know. I've never gravitated towards it. I'd rather...
Me open that to mystery.
I don't know. I feel like I watch things when I'm on certain frequencies. Like I can rewatch The Blue Eye Samurai. You've watched that?
The Blue what?
The Blue Eye Samurai. You should check
it's
it
an
out.
Animation.
Kali.
Is it like an anime ama?
It's about
I don't know. I'm not like an anime guy. I'm a like for real.
manga.
Not.
Okay, that's fair.
I will say I lean towards easy like cartoon wise.
Cartoons.
Cartoon wise animation, American. Ama.
So like Dexter. French Pink Panther.
Not Pink Panther.
What's a French cartoon?
Like sijui animation, I don't know, najua kuna two styles zingine. We say art kuna different styles. Na venye uzifanya ni different. Kama unaweza check the Boondocks wametumanga style ya
anime.
Cool. Like it's anime but kuna venye tu imefanywa. I think the no maana sikuwa it taking a long time for me to watch it.
That's why
manga is too much for me. People are just I think the last Airbender pia inakuanga
the last Airbender.
Ama just normal animation.
I don't know. I think it's anime. I mean, it is, like it's Asian based. Okay, I don't know how to classify it.
So I would say that like any Asian animation.
But I know anime is like a style. It's like Samurai Jack, sharp.
Yes, I think for me they use style like anything.
Really?
I don't know. Do you know something that I've realized? Kuna time nilikuwa ni watching vitu kuna vitu zingine that don't sit well. Nikaona hizo zinaharibu macho. Kama just a noise.
A visual noise.
I don't know. Yeah, a visual noise. I'm like, hey, see, this is too much.
So then you're just like, I can't watch this. But you watched the Boondocks?
Yeah. I think for the Boondocks, I don't know if it's about the story or about the genre. I don't know.
Plus, it's black people.
Maybe.
It's black people too.
Maybe.
Because it's a familiar. You're used to seeing black people. I'm black. You're black. That person is black. So you.
I don't say it's an American thing.
Yeah. Okay. You need to try MTV. What? Downtown. It's on YouTube.
MTV Downtown. I also love animations that too. Wale wasi unawapatanga tu. The niche. Like that nigga is called Steve Katz.
Steve Katz.
Some amazing animation. And then kuna ingine pia ulishanga na mimi. I feel like it's raw. Yani tu kuna tu venye iko. I feel like kila tu msaka tunapatwa na style yao. So for Japan, nasemanga nile unapatanga mingi ni kama tu ziko the same.
From Japan?
Is it, I don't know, Asia tu. Japan, Korea, yote zanisumbuanga.
Yeah, but Japan, yeah.
Something that I learned yesterday. Something that I learned yesterday. Japan would have been originally Africans. Okay, not like they were originally Africans, but there's a way in which some languages, some words in Nigeria, ziko the same in uko Tokyo ama in Japan, hizo ma area like Osaka, just some name are just similar. So in the video that I watched, this nigga kinda like, I think he did deep history, akafanya hizo my research and whatnot. So kuna venye ukicheki video I'm like ni kama kitambo we had warriors wenye walikuwa wanaendanga kuconquer other like war is something that has been there, and then maybe how people migrate huko and then they took over, so huko they intermarry and whatnot, and whatever came out ni the Japanese plus some African kind of. You wanasema ukiangalia there's an estate in Nigeria called Edo, and it was an estate, I don't know if it's an estate or a place in China, it was called Edo. So many names are very similar in with them. So kuna venye I didn't dig so much into it, but there's a way in which history, like our history, was real, like zilikuwa erased. So ukiweza check the art that those the Benin people did, like the Yoruba, the kind of art, the kind of sculpture, those people, Jay, amazing. It's something like you can't think that this is African. There's some medieval shit.
What did they do, like the art on walls?
What on walls?
On what?
It's like there were arts on walls. Like do you see like the Egyptians scalps wenye wanazifanyanga kwa wall wamechonga. But then for them wameifanya na iron. Not like iron. Sijui ni iron. Bronze. They've used bronze. Na venye wamezi-make. I'll show you. I'll show you. I can share some of the video. What? Picture nikicheki. I'm amazing. Then mask. There's something about masks. There's so many things, so many connections about hizi manini. I feel like you as a human being pia unakuwa na mask mingi, and these masks are easy to there's everyone has a myth. Is it like everyone has a mythology? But there's some mythological things about us human beings. The way we interpret them, they are different. Ukiangalia our culture, how they interpret them in their culture, but at the end of the day unapata ni kind of like the same thing. Ni venye whatever the story venye wanasema ni how they identify maybe their gods or their spirit in their culture. And then hapo walikuwa na identify their god and spirits in hii culture yetu. So like even anasemanga like the Christian angels are like the African ancestors. So for us kuna god, and then there is the intermediaries hapo hivi katikati, and then now there is you. So for Christians there is the god, and then kuna kuanga na ma angels. Mtu akisemanga I saw angel nani, angel nini, I saw nini. People say niliona jelo fulani, nasema niliona guka yangu sijui siku gani yani. Like you see some ancestors. We see ancestors as Africans, that's how we call them. So there's so much about our history and there is so much. That is
we need to know.
They are kind of like the same.
We need to learn.
But we need to learn. We need to go back to our history. We need to go back to our history. Like we really, hadi mimi nasemanga I still don't know so much na bado sijui. Like the more you know, the more you unajua tu.
I saw a video that was recorded in what is it, like the 1930s or 50s, like a long time ago. So the video was about propaganda, and they explained it so simply. So that we were able to understand. So, for instance, you place this mug here, and you say, this is a Kenyan mug. So first of all, you're selling that this is positive. You're already conditioning these people to believe that the Kenyan mug looks like this. This is what we need. How to make this more digestible by people? You introduce this one, and you're like, this is poisonous and it will kill you.
So you unabaki na choice ya moja.
And this could be a black thing, and this is like generational. We've been conditioned since the day we were born. This has black, so we are conditioned to think that this is bad. Like this, okay, let's assume this can is black. Guys, use your imagination, thank you. So, as a people, this one is a sweet talker. We'll try and, taint this one and whatnot. And eventually this is the person that wins. Let's say this is an election. Let's say this is a white candidate, and then this is a black candidate. In your brain, when did you start watching cartoons with black kids? Like like just the way we are. Like, how can you answer that question? When is the first time what's the first cartoon you remember that you just see black people? For me, I remember Scooby-Doo I used to watch. At least Scooby-Doo was brown. Tom and Jerry, Mickey Mouse, nothing, Pink Panther. Dexter's Laboratory, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Juniper Lee, at least that one is Asian. Well, Jackie Chan, of course, as well. What else? Johnny Bravo. Never saw any black person. So as you look at how programs and doll colors are coming out, you find that a child, when you do the test, you get a child now. At least now there's representation on media, but you always just remember like this is bad. This is bad. It's been conditioned. Like we need to be critical when thinking, and we need to think for ourselves. That's basically what's happening, because we're being carried for idiots, and
no, that reminds me of a scene where there's this nigga. I'm using this nigga, and in that movie, that nigga alikuwa anatumia that word nigga, and after kuchanuliwa about black history and whatnot nini, so akaanza kuita the negro. It's like kuna venye mind yake ilikuwa imewekwa, au siacha tu niseme Malcolm X venye alikuanga Allen is life kucheke movie tu, life yake venye ilikuwa. He is more like venye hata alikuwa anafanyanga nywele yake, is trying to be white, is like trying to belong into a kind of a society yenye diminish the black individual, like the black person. So kuna ile mentality yenye as a kid we kuna tu venye this black thing is bad, venye mwesema tu black thing is bad hadi kwa dictionary. So in that scene that nigga is telling him about hizi vitu nini, and then yeye pia si ana nini pia akotuna reason zake juu you also have to defend your own reason na venye umekuwa brought up, si ndio? This one nigga is like, hey, chukua dictionary, read hizo manini, white, what does what mean, nasema nini hapo, and then black inamaanisha nini. You teaching a kid from akwe mdogo about hii kitu, ni kitu ina stack kwa akili yake, anajua ngao black is bad nini magget,
and they're not even aware.
So it's something that it's strategically imewekwa tu kwa akili yako. Na ujia nawe, so that is something that inakujanga tu kwa akili yako, unajuanga black is evil, black is nini. So when he came to realize this, it's like sana mtu na zile moment of clarity. So it's like now the discovery, now the journey begins. Now so it's like now the journey begins inside now. So for him hiyo journey sasa ilianza yeye kujijua as a black individual. So you like kusema like to know yourself, you have to think for yourself.
Yes.
You thinking for yourself ni ile ya kujua.
If people think for you, you are the goddamn product.
Nimekuwa nikifikirianga hivi, nimekuwa kinilidivi. It's like now you thinking through zile matters venye nimekuwa kifikirianga. Okay, nimekuwa nikifikirianga hivi imenipeleka hapa. You mostly will find that it's been a loop, you've been in a loop tu fulani yenye unakuwa mkiendelanga, na hivyo ndo mnataka mkue. Na get JPS alichukuliwa akapelekwa after kukua hivyo nini get into drugs, akajoin some gangs. Kuna time fulani akashikwa, then he went kwa prison. So kwa prison ndo nao tunasema the nigga find alijipata, na it was through some another nigga. Basa religion alipick ilikuwa Islam, of which for him alikuwa anaona understand na ile Kenya ana believe in. Because hiyo part ya choosing for religion, I think it's also unaona hii journey ni ya kila msee. Naona niwe tu kujua at this point of my life niko kwa nini, kwa journey gani, what am I looking for again. For him after yeye kutoka huko hivyo ndo sasa kaanza historia now he became who he was now. Because venye alikuwa anaitwanga kitambo hiyo jina hata alichange to he was just like a slave name. So this Malcolm X ilikuwa my history. I don't know my history, I don't know the name of my grandpa or my nini. So hii jina mpata is like a slave name yenye unapatiwanga again. So ni ile yenye he had to really define who he is as an individual. Na you could define him as an individual lazima utakuja na jina, just ni kama like rebranding yourself in a way, but it's like you discovering who you really are, knowing your purpose in this,
and standing
with it. So alijua hivyo, but Hey, nikicheki kitu but the nigga was betrayed and Malcolm was betrayed. Na limkill na tu awase. I don't know, me ni movie venye ilikuwa but for me venye ilikuwa na check hapo the nigga was killed by two religion yenye aliingia. Cause venye aliingia na like nule mse alijipata afaka stand na religion juu alikuwa anaona whatever these people believed in na venye teachings na walikuwa nayo zilikuwa ni something that ina align na but at the end of the day there's normally a system. Hii system umepata hapo hivi kuna venye na run. So kuna time itafika people just started talking msana bwana sana nini kama sando kama endo the owner of ilikuwa sini itwanga what Islam. It was like the biggest in America during his own time too. Like a Islam community. So ilikuwa religion unaweza ingia ama unaweza enda Black Panther huko.
Black Panther where Tupac Shakur's mom, right?
And dad. Mama. Ilikuwa mom and dad. But when dad alikuwa steps ndo?
I'm not sure because I know he's not like close with his biological father really.
Yeah, so like the woman alikuwa nimegota vino venye na so juzi vitu watching kwa movie. Some documentaries. But from me I feel like kuna venye tu people are mentally watched and ile tu you really have to go in. You have to know what you are.
Yeah.
Get now seeing having a clear is like kama you knowing yourself and now having that clarity ya kujua okay now mimi nataka kujua nini. Now that I know who I am, what can I do? What can I change about this world?
Yeah.
So hiyo journey tu ilimpeleka aje kaenda Mecca. It was just like a spiritual journey for him. So kurudi, he was like a change man. Aliachana na zile mastori. So whatever that nigga was doing, ilikuwa ku change the minds of the people. Like wase on the bigger goal. Juu kwanza akianza, he was more of like white. He was like we the blacks were the good one, the white people are the nini. But at the end of the day, we are all human beings. Ile point we need to transcend our difference. Like we need to transcend hii historia sijui ya white, sijui ya black, ya what. Yeah, tuko hivyo. Ancestors walifanya hizi mjinga zote. Una get we are here now. We are a new generation. Una get we don't need to be looking back at vitu zenye zile happen. Yeah, najua ni white kuna venye huko nini. But there are some issues, systemic issues zenye ziko hapa zenye zinaumiza maybe the whole society. Na get juu hizi narrations zinatoka tu na masystem zenye zimebuildiwa and they're the ones who are creating propaganda kuleta huku chini, influencing the people on ground. So mimi you see hizo propaganda which zimekuwa from back then and it's just like the same thing that they've been using, the same script wanakuwa kitumia. So ni kama hivi saa hizi wakisema venye tuko tu hapa hivi ulizeni kama tu tunafanyanga the western countries ama the western nation kazi. Whatever we are doing is like wasa wanakunyanga tu kuchukua rent. Na get?
Yeah.
We don't know it but hivyo tu ina work. So ni ile hii generation tunafaa ku uproot that thing from the ground.
And that means fighting systems. These multiple systems that have us all conditions, and then the black sheep is the one people side eye and they're like, you're crazy, and I'm like, bruh.
And the good thing is that currently
you're a hamster on a wheel. Like open your eyes. You just.
I think the good thing about this time is that the power is in the hands of the people. When I get everyone has a voice. So it's like there is technology. Everyone is online. So power belongs to like when unafaa kusema. Chukua simu. Say something.
Start a
not just saying something. Lazima kuna make sense pia.
It has to make sense. I know someone else who says that. Unamjua?
Nani? Yeah. It has to make sense.
It has to make sense.
It has to make sense. It has to make sense to myself. Sense. For now, let me make sense.
Before we can consider the sales. Yeah. But it's real advice. Yeah. I feel like that's something I thought was dumb, but really.
Yo, ukicheki saizi, like the traditional media says like they are not the ones with power. Saizi kuna other people who wame build communities fulani, they're giving out information.
We have our own virtual radios. We have 254 radio.
We have 254 radio.
You remember when
kina Lin Gugi. wenye wanafanya because like people are doing a lot of information. Na mimi nasema saizi msio kitaka tu kusaka anything. Africa, just look into our history. Look into your history.
And then we have AI. It really, shout out to Rosa Nyarath, an amazing content creator. My role model and the person who inspires me. Mama, I made it. Ooh, yeah, shout out to her. She's amazing. Go check out her channel.
Who?
Yeah. You had a question. You had 2 left. And then you had not finished. You know, this was a whole.
I was telling what?
You were talking
about the traditional media.
Before that.
Before that. You know, I've just look at my phone hivi then kuangalia hivi nyuma ni kama everything zime crash.
Must I ask you one? Okay. If you could have one historical figure as a roommate, who would it be?
One historical figure as a roommate?
As a roommate, yeah. One.
Wow. Hey, that's a good one. Hey.
I don't know. I have some guesses. But I don't know. Let me write them down so that I have proof if I'm right.
How do I want an historical figure? Dead or alive?
Yo, definitely.
On historical.
In history.
I think Dedan.
Kimathi?
Like nikienda hapa hivi Kenya tu. Hapa Ulaya tu talk with Dedan.
Wow. Why? Why him?
Him because that's a tough one. Why do I choose Dedan?
You can just be like,
I think Kenya nataka kumuuliza. Me, you know, I saw that video when he was kneeling, not kneeling, alikuwa tu amenini pale hivi. Wasi wakirecord. Like that nigga was calm. The nigga was peaceful. Like nikitoikuwa na msumbo akili.
I think he had achieved.
I would just want to ask him and the why. Like why were you doing what you were doing? Because I think like the why could really help us.
It could. Yeah. And also we collectively have to liberate our minds. And right now I believe we can do that through art. You see, this is why I always say the world needs art right now. We need films, we need animations talking about African history. Like transform it into media, podcasts, audiobooks. I'm telling you, it's going to reach. Because who's going to read through that heavy English in those governmental screenings, those things? So many things that, bro, someone should just break it down, work with the bunch of creatives. You do visual art, because through art, someone can decipher something real quick. And then, they're going to get the message. Then you can put like a description and be like, this was a bill that was passed on this date. It's going to have this and this effect on you. Screens with the short films running every 7 minutes, every 21 minutes. Like, we need art. We need to know our history so that we know what we're fighting for. If we don't know our history, then we don't have our why. Because why are you fighting? Are you fighting to stay safe in your house? And then, what about if you go to town?
Why are you fighting?
So Dedan Kimathi.
Yeah.
All right. Do I ask you the next one? What do you want to ask me?
Wewe nijibu kwa hiyo swali.
Hey. If I could have one historical figure as a roommate, who would it be? Honestly, I'd say Tupac.
Tupac.
Yeah.
A nice one.
I watched him out of Maji. At House of Maji. He did an interview with MTV in 1995, and he was just walking across, along the beach actually.
Yeah, actually I've watched that interview.
I always have it downloaded on our podcast YouTube. Always, for so many years. and his song Mama. Those two, I normally just rewatch that interview, and he's just walking, you know, people are saying hi to him, you know, he's cool. Oh, thank you, you know, how he talks to people, how he deals with things in real time, like someone coming to him too hard, you know, and he'll just dodge and just be like, all right, looking good, fella, I see you, and then the guy will go, you know. He knew how to talk to people like Gits. He just, yeah, and then he was also like, he's gone through so many levels in the spiritual world, excuse me. So like from the way he talks, I could just resonate with so many things, and I always watch that whenever I'm low. I actually watched it. That's how I know I'm in a bad place, but now I'm good. So yeah, Tupac, and then if I had to, Michael Jackson.
Wow.
Yeah.
Napiga tu matrila. There's a Tupac talk to dear mama.
Man, like Tupac, and then he loved his mom. He adored his mom. Even when the interviewer was, you know, kind of like throwing the question as a jab, he covers his mom's back. That means you have true love for that person. Because the interviewer was just like, oh, so there's a time you were in Miami, you know, you were homeless, your mom was da-da-da, and he was just like, yeah, so, you know, the community, da-da-da-da.
When you look at Tupac, you see, I think you see a human being kwa hizo facets zake zote for who he is, like emotionally, through paint zake ni mtu ataficha. Naget na hizo nini ndo mtu anajaribu, like through, you see the pain through the art.
Yeah. Yes.
Like you see just everything through ye Kenya na anadu.
That's it.
Let me check ali meeting.
And even in the interview, he said, you know, the police know who shot me. I know who shot me. So he's just putting it out there that, you know, I know this. You're not going to carry me for idiot.
I feel like your story of blacks killing themselves inakuanga tu like ni tu pia ni business yenye the whites know about, right?
Ati black what?
Izo like the rivals zenye the blacks have, like as hip hop artists nini.
Yeah, of course. Beef makes money.
But
drama.
So the thing is, it's drama, but it's you against you. Like it's you against your people. It's like,
and you don't see that.
Fight
you don't see that because of conditioning. You've been conditioned.
You're gonna kusikizanga the conscious wasenyolanga the conscious rap. Juu unaona nilikutumianga link fulani ya some raps like ni za 90s, but
yeah, you did.
Fuck.
I had the first track. I was like, you see that pod?
There's poetry.
Ile that Nini removes smoke in William. You guys know that ile like
shoot the fuck.
Yeah, I listened to it, but I've not finished it because I kept on rewinding. Yeah. I'm always just like.
I have it. Muna kwa matuna inaisikizanga some good music, and then fuck. Nani is not like an historical figure.
No.
But someone that I would love to talk to, like to have a conversation with, like when tunabongana hapa hivi, is Erika Badu.
She's alive, at least.
Yeah. Na nasema, well, like kama data kwa live, I have to meet that person.
I think also Lauren.
And hey.
That one is also like shout out to her.
Huh?
And Queen Latifah as well. Wow, that's 4 roommates, bruh. I gotta mention it, bruh.
The music,
amazing. All right, I've answered you. Ask me.
You have to ask me another question.
Ask you. All right, this one I'm very interested to hear your answer. What's the biggest misconception about living in Nairobi? I can't wait to hear what you...
Biggest misconception about living in Nairobi?
Yeah.
What's the biggest misconception about living in Nairobi?
Yeah.
What?
Are you still thinking?
Something to do, manze.
I mean, can I give my answer? The biggest misconception about living in Nairobi is that everyone is rich and happy.
Regarding me, I'm going to something to do with money.
Like, you have to keep up, man. You have to act like you got it so that you can hang out with the such. Like, bro, peer pressure in high school, peer pressure in elementary school, it's here also.
I think peer.
Every Friday we are going to Suku. I don't know.
Something that I've also realized as an artist, watu wengi kuanga tu kwa whoever is in the limelight, watu ma-artist, ma-creative. Right?
Yeah.
And I find that the creativity unajuanga, creativity is seasonal. The creative industry is seasonal. Kuna time yenye iko fiti, kuna time iko mbaya. Kuna wase wenye wako na do ile tu real. Again, na kuna wase wenye pia na do manini. So for me, misconception nataka kusema ni ile misconception ya kuna wase maybe wenye wanakucheki. The people who are looking at you, the followers and nini. Those people think uko na do. And then them thinking about uko na do, uko tu like hiyo conception yao kujamini kwa na do is a good thing for me. Again, but unaona so unaenda nayo conception yao. So nadhani uko na do na una do. Na pia tuko tu like ni kama uko na do. Pressure sasa ni
there's pressure to keep up and maintain. Why do you think people like sell their souls? And you guys need to understand what that statement means. There's
I think me by the way, me I think kama unajua venye tumekuwa tukibonganga, me spend it to pressure. I think from tu kitambo. I think
pressure is a no.
Pressure is a no.
But
pressure ni mimi. Pressure should come from me.
Let's say you're in the public eye.
I'm saying to me maybe
you're famous.
Yeah.
Your art is everywhere, sindio? So people know you and they want to get close to you, and then you get to a point where you're just like, I say these people, I need to stop taking a matatu. You still can't afford to buy a car, but you go and put a down payment. You're getting it on higher purchase.
So what is getting you into that?
You're trying to maintain an image because you can see the respect and power you have. Because as an influencer, you can influence a bunch of people. You can see the Stanley Cup. You know what a Stanley Cup is? This big cup people bought. Like everyone got one. Like it was so interesting to see that.
You know, for me, there's something called I just heard about it. It's called outrage economy. We're like in an outrage economy.
Outrage?
Outrage economy. People feed on maybe to emotion. Nani kama nani ako na hii kitu, pia I need to have this. Unaget ama kitu fulani mtu anasema tu yenye it's very like niseme tu jina gani, it's like a shockwave kind of thing. Nimsa kisema tu hivi ina catch up na wase ina go viral and people sell it hata kama ni kitu mbaya. Naget hata kama iko ni kitu yenye it's
you have to have it.
Like imagine 1,000.
I
think ile tu like ni perception. Everything ni perception of nini. And then kuna mse fulani mwenye ako tu mahali juu. The thing is sana jonga na target. Naget. But the thing is like most of us no maana history ya thinking for yourself, like utapolazima think was ni ile ya kujeka kila mahali to everything yenye unakajuu. Whatever people are doing is just you are reacting to people. Sasa nani anaona niko na do, I have to react. I have to buy a flat screen. Uko na path yako, like I feel like ukishajua path yako vitu ile ya msiku kujijua, ukishajijua I think that's I don't know how I will explain that. Mmoja tuleta msemo aje explain hizo vitu. We are not expert by the way. Nile tu we are trying to give our perspective on life to when you sit and understand. But for me what I was saying is like kuna tu venye ukishajijua, kuna level yenye ukishajijua, kuna kitu inaweza kusumbua, kitu inaweza kunini in life. Like utakuwa tu kama ni kitu is it something that ina add value kwangu ama kama ni kitu nataka kutoa value mimi natoa energy yako, just cut it off. Naget kama ni kelele ati nani yako na gari na I have to have gari.
Like it takes a lot for you to be grounded and be real with yourself first so that you can be real with people. But you're human, Maze. And I feel like at some point you do succumb to the pressure. It depends. It depends. Like in your life,
then
let me say,
I feel like with that one, then you need to work on yourself. Like you really need to, you still have some work on you.
So there's never time you succumb to pressure. Hakuna siku you've succumbed to any sort of pressure.
No.
People are doing something.
I would say maybe nile venye, maybe sijai kuwa nayo mingi yenye ati nikirudi chini itanisumbua akili. But for me I feel like venye nimelelewa. Mimi nimelelewa ile environment ya whatever I have nimetosha. Like hakuna sina ile pressure itinataka ini kwa na like tumekosa ile design yenyewe. Mimi excuse nikosa ngatuna kwa like it's okay najua na get. Nile nimelive kwa hiyo flow. Like tu nile tu umelive around kina nani wewe umeishiaje environment yako ile wangaje una get because that really tells a lot about you as an individual. Kama outside people can influence whoever you are, kwani hauna watu around wa kuuliza about hizi vitu because that means you're not talking to anyone about issues that you wanna go through. Uko like hey man, kuna kitu fulani hapo hivi inaendelea. People will tell you man, achana na juu hiyo pia ina depend kama uko na mentor in life. Ile so I think ilikuwa hiyo wasanii wanataka mentors una get. Juu a mentor will tell you msimebi manyako anaweza kuwa nako kwa hiyo field anaelewa. Someone who has been in that field anaweza kuambia hey msanii this is how you need to maneuver. It's like anakushow tu. Unajua ni ile yenyewe is someone who is like nule friend ama someone who you can talk to na anakuguide tu. Atakushow like hey mimi na feel kuna venye need to overcome jambo unataka ka. You realize a mentor is someone who can sit you down na kuuliza tu maswali zingine hadi utakuwa tu like yenyewe kitu yenye nilikuwa ndai kudo I make sense una get. So if you get such kind of people kuna venye nakusaidia you as an individual uko na making decision will be self-sabotaging yourself every fucking time. Kama unadhani wewe ndio unaweza make decision.
Keep going.
So
I forgot to refill water.
Pressed it.
You're saying artists need what role?
I feel like artists are very sensitive beings. We have got sensitive brains and can be someone who can be influenced easily and pia unaweza influence wase. I get.
You can be.
So you need to really check up. Wesa ndo ule mtu unafaa kucheck on you sana. So unafaa unaenda na influence. You're the one being the influence. Lazima kuna mtu unaweza kuona patia na influence mzuri ama influence mbaya.
So you're the one to choose.
Lazima kuwa na someone. I mean like hadi la African society ulikuwa kusikizanga zile story ulikuwa naambiwa kulikuwa na the elders ama nini. It's like wala so you can go seek help from.
Yeah.
Unaweza kufika age fulani ni wame go through this journey unaweza mwambia hey nani umebumba hapa aje. Yeah. It's like they know the path, how the path is. So tu when ni kwambia hey man na feel hivi nika tu like a therapist pia ni kama more of like a therapist.
Was that like the original therapy just without
I think kulikuwa tu na therapy back then watu wakitoka uosi kuna they have your PTSD and they say they had to like cleanse them before the cleansing or the in African words ni kama venye like in a modern world right now when watu kutoka huko kuna hizo stories za PTSD and whatnot they have to go to therapy and whatnot. So back then there
was that.
Yeah, back then ilikuwa watu kutoka huko there's some cleansing before you interact with the people because they say the spirit. Unajua we call these vitu ma spirit. Hadi saizi tukisema we are mentally ill nini ni someone who is possessed. Unasema hivyo you're possessed. You are hearing voices. These voices are evil spirit ama good spirits. Unaget. So ni ile yenyewe tunasema for us tukisema you're mentally ill wewe ni mgonjwa uko na schizophrenia where you are bipolar. Unaget. But for us ilikuwa tu ni if you behave in some way easy episodes these are just some spirits trying to convey some message, just trying to talk with you nini. I will say also when you're making art you will see them like Nyumu samanga anyone who is extremely disturbed. When you samanga suji, oh, me hear voices and what nini. That's a calling. That's normally like a calling. You need to work. You need to start that journey. The moment unaanza kuwa na voices mingi zenye sasa now they're too much. It's you to take the journey. Go inward. Just to understand the mom.
And you know
so it's yeah.
There's people who are tapped in like that. There are people who are so tapped in that they can actually hear what you're thinking. They can see who you are all the way from childhood up to now. There's a guy on Ngong Road, Pathway. Pathway is just before you get to Race Course, and then Lenana, and then there's a guy there. You can go and see him, and he can tell you he saw the way you shook out the mat, the way you came, and then he tells you things that only you know, like only you. He'll be like, when you were, I can see when you were 3 years old, this and this happened with this and this, with names and meaning. Bro, my mom once went there with her friend. Well, and then he doesn't necessarily ask for money. I don't know if he's alive.
Yes, that's the thing. I'm not saying man, in on story, what these people did is like we were disconnected spiritually. That was the first thing that they did. Naget hizo mavitu zetu zenye watu walikuwa wanafanya kitambo, they were the witchcraft, the witch doctors, the kinini. Hizo ni vitu tulikuwa tuna coexist na wewe na nini.
There was a balance.
We knew kuna evil na kuna the good. It's like hatujui tunajua. Minyasa they came up with their shit. Kuna venye tulikuwa tuna appease our gods and whatnot. We had our own way. Unaget.
For the ancestors.
Nile disconnection tu yenye walikuja connect someone spiritually and then you rule the nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, you cannot disconnect the nigga spiritually. I disconnect you from your ancestors, you'll never know yourself. It's like nimekuwa uproot. For you to get back to your roots, sasa inakongani. I will say we are all tunakonga tu we are all born uprooted. So we are always trying to get back to our roots. Sajani inward. I think the more you na grown on sasa naanza ku realize hizi vitu. Sajani back.
Back to your roots.
Unarudi back to zile vitu zilikuwa na ku-interest kitambo, unarudi back to sometimes I even
that's right.
Not back to quality to memories ama to friends tulikuwa na kitambo ama to back to ideas zenye ulikuwa nazo kitambo ma projects and now like looking them from a new perspective. Just seeing life through. I think history really not tell the future. You really have to know your history for you to figure out how you're going to deal with the future.
Yeah. Very.
So I feel like manze, like we really need to get to our roots. Naona kusema about people getting back to their roots. Yaani nilikuwa masema ndo kilikuwa manzaro na alinishow.
Yeah.
That I was like, nigga, I think like that's the shit. People need to get back to their roots and then come back. It's like the dark night of the soul. Yeah, get to know whatever happened, get to understand. It's also about getting to understand zile emotions zenye ulikuanga nayo, zile situations zenye now wanasema ziliku traumatize. Now look at them and at a different lens.
Yeah.
Like now you're now an adult. Uwezi kuwa nafikiria tu venye ulikuwa unafikiria kwa mdoi. But like your heart ile ndio kitu bado inakuwa kwa akili yako. You have to rewire your brain.
Yeah.
Kuacha kufikiria hivyo.
And it's expensive. Oh my God.
Wow. I think capitalism make it expensive. It's very easy. I want to say man easy.
Okay. Last question for you. What's a Kenyan phrase that perfectly describes your life right now?
That one's in nini. Saizi.
What's a Kenyan phrase that perfectly describes your life right now?
I don't have a phrase right now.
Huh? You don't have? Mine is where. Where. It's where and then where and then where.
What?
Yeah, mine is where. And where has no translation for my international listeners, for our international listeners. We actually have international listeners. I have a friend who listens, international listeners.
Ah.
I have a friend who listens from Jamaica. I have a friend who listens from the US. I have a friend who listens from the UK. I have a friend who listens in South Africa. So we're outside.
South Africa ni country yenye nafanishia to see the sangomas.
Do you know Burkina Faso is visa free?
For real?
Yeah. That's a place we can go. Can we go by road? By bus?
Yeah, hiyo ndo journey. That's the journey, man.
Sindio?
We need to see, we need to meet the ground people. Like me hizo ndo matrip. Like
Ibrahim Traore.
Acha tupate maisha. We are making money. We are manifesting money. We are making the money.
You just see us on a bus going somewhere. Just know we are going to Burkina Faso.
Kutoka Burkina Faso. Another break is in Gaza.
Hey, and that one, do they normally have like restrooms in the buses, Uku? I don't think so. Do we have? I know the train has, but buses, you can be on a bus for like 18 hours. We stop over somewhere else, and then we rest for a day, and then we take another one.
When we're going to?
Let's assume we're going somewhere by road, even TZ. Like it's long, very, very nice and long. Imagine being on a bus for like 12 hours.
Hey! You know the longest bus I've ever been was going to Turkana.
How long was it?
I can't even remember. Was I just a kid?
You were just children. Nimbali.
Nijani tulikuwa tumetoka Kisumu, ndio tufike Kitale, ndio kutoka Kitale upate gari sijui hadi uende huko. It was such a long ass journey. It was even more than tulitoka saa 10 na sindonga usiku ama mchana. And then tunafika the next day sijui usiku. Tulitoka usiku Kitale tukafika the next day sijui usiku. Unapata hizo places ni places yenye as you travel. So unajua hao watukana the Pokot and whatnot. And back then ilikuwa sijui 20, that was in 2013.
2013.
2013.
I want to see how far it is.
Hiyo road haikuwa 2013 is 12 years ago. Fuck.
So Kisumu to Turkana.
Kisumu to Lokichar. Lokichar.
Hey. Okay, let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, what is this, Sasa? I asked you the distance. Sasa they're telling me I can book a bus. Distance.
Can book a bus to Kayole.
Hey, Jamani, guys. But yeah, that's actually Jamani. Sijui anga planes. You know, I used to...
Nilikuwa nafanya kumbuka sana after nimaliza class 8 tulikuwa tunarudi. So tunatoka, I was traveling back to Kisumu. And then gari kaharibikanga katikati. And then najua this is like nika gari kwa like that barabara ni mbali. Ndo upate tena another station. Ni kama tukitoka gari utoke hapa. Have you ever gone to Kitui?
Kitui? No.
It's like ndo tena upate nyingine. Hizi say hapa ndo Lokichar. Tena upate market nyingine unaipata tuko Kitui. I don't know if I'm saying the correct word, but ilikuwa ni mbali. So mko hivi katikati, hii yote hivi ni mstuni huku hivi, this is also another mstuni. So it's like a whole shrubs surrounding you to hapo hivi.
What? It takes 12 to 14 hours.
Yeah.
It's 750 kilometers.
750 kilometers.
Oh, but you can get a flight. From here to Lodwar, it'll take 1 hour 30 minutes. What? So that's a long ride, yo.
Ngona ndanga huko hivi. But also, I also met another friend of mine who anaitwa Mutiso. Because I'm a guy that I've known for 12 years now, baby.
Mutiso.
Still have their number. Yeah.
So those are your boys. Those are your people.
So Mutiso was the first friend I think first creative friend mwenye tulipatana naye. So we used to do collaboration. No, back then we do unafanya collaboration, but just collaboration.
Like you make this, me make this.
Alikuwa anaimba, me I dance.
Oh, I remember you told me.
So alikuwa anaimba, me na dance. Then kuna mata mingine nilikuwa naandika kama spoken word. Not like kuandika spoken. Not like kuandika spoken word. Kuna mazingine ulikuwa unachukua then unakuja it's like taking another work from someone and then now you doing it. Ni kama cover ama not like cover but non spoken word. So hizo ndio vitu creative tulikuwa nafanyanga really back then tukiwa Turkana. The niggas. Ni mseni nilipatianga namba kaitwa Dismas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so those people are talented by the way, Jay. I don't know. Ni kama tatu Turkana wa Kenya. Like ni kama wase wana very distant. Unajua Mturkana yote msanii. Yeye ni Turkana artist. But Jay, time nilikuwa huko hivi, I think like me those people just creative. Kuna boss fulani kwa sijui elimu. I still know I imagine how I say anaitwa elimu. This nigga alikuwa na rap tu. Anaandika tu mistari. Kutoka class. Tuko class 7. Like 7 how old am I back then?
Like what? 12, 13?
Yeah, 12, 13 hapo hivi.
Ma 14.
Msatu anaandika manini.
And then would he just perform?
Yeah, after writing ana perform.
Wapi?
Si tulikuwa na perform do hivi like si tulikuwa kwa shule. It was a boarding school.
Okay. And during class would he also do the same and just be like
Huyu ndio alikuanga. But pia alikuwa anapenda kusoma na like he was just a cool dude, man. Afa alikuwa nika msudi mrefu hivi. I have just met some interesting people like kwa hii life. Yeah, but kwanza kuingia hapo hivi, those people were big. Mimi ya class 7 like ukipata na mmoja then waniga hauna familia ama ni because they were big. Wasanyanga kwa class. Walikuwa big sana. But walikuwa wase wengine tu some interesting souls. Yeah.
So older by like how old?
Old kat ulikuwa 12 so unapata mimi msemi yako ako 20.
Oh.
Na kwa hapo class 7.
At least they're making a step to knowing even if you're
but those people are handwriting to kuandika some good handwriting. It was Turkana.
It's interesting. You had.
Yep. So, is it okay to ghost a friend you've outgrown?
No.
It's not okay.
No, it's not.
Why?
Depending on the circumstances of the falling out or the outgrowing, where you just feel like I don't have energy with this person anymore. Be gentle about it because remember at some point this was your rock. At some point, because friendships, unions, they all come together to make like a part of you. So it's like a big jigsaw puzzle. And so when it's time for you to kind of like terminate the friendship contract, you don't just be like, you're not on my level anymore, you're not doing this, Just be very civil about it. Be very civil, identify, this person I've outgrown them because okay, what did they mean in my life? They meant, we were just acquaintances, okay. I can send them a text. Just be like, hi, would you like to have some coffee sometime? Yeah, let's have coffee. Meet someone, talk in person and be like, okay, so I'm going through this and this. And so I'd just like to say that from now, henceforth, I wouldn't appreciate any communication between us.
You wouldn't appreciate it? What the fuck? I thought he's
Yeah, it's better than don't reach out to me. Because we feel like that's something I'd tell you. We go have coffee and then I tell you, yeah, so the place where I'm at, I won't be able to sustain our friendship anymore. It's been nice knowing you, and I really wish you the best.
And what leads you to, what makes you make that decision with that friend? In year you go through your life enough and make that decision.
If like we're not moving at the same frequency, if we're not moving at the same speed, if we're not, if we've changed, because right now you can feel the change. People's lives are getting serious. People are getting children. People are buying houses. People are, doing dance for careers. People are becoming full-time visual artists and posting their work every day on social media. Excuse me. Like life is just happening. So I forgot what I was talking about.
Life is happening.
Yeah, life is happening. So we are bound to be parallel to each other now. So yeah, just be civil about it. If you don't want to meet someone, just text them, leave a voice note. But there's a lot of misunderstanding in non-verbal communications. Even if it's a video call, it's better. But you see, if you're in the same room with the person, there's some things you'll be able to express just because you guys are physically together. But on the phone, first of all, this is tedious. So you're going to try and keep it as short as possible. Yeah, so hi, I've been feeling this way and this way. Oh, anger, bad Wi-Fi, reconnection, I'll call you later. Just meet someone. Just be civil, speak for yourself, hear what they have to say. And if you guys come to a conclusion, whether you agree to disagree, fine. But clearly communicate that from now onwards, I'd like to limit and eventually cut off all communication between us. Yeah, because now you're ghosting someone and then one day they're calling you. Now you're just there, oh, Sasa Nani is calling me. They're calling you because they don't know you outgrew them. Did you tell them, Jawa show? So just tell someone. You will die. Tell someone, Maze, look, this is not working, Maze. It's not. And you just feel like, thank you for saying that. It's not working with 10 others. So many layers. Just tell someone, Maze, if it's not working, it's not working. Deal with the pain, be present, feel it, and then, because now you're just delaying the inevitable. It will eventually pop, so. Yeah, so don't ghost. By the way, don't ghost. For me, I don't ghost. As an overthinker, I do not ghost someone. I keep it real with you so that I'm not dodging you in certain places. I'm a whole artist. I can't dodge you when I'm on stage. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, so no, absolutely not.
That's valid.
What are your thoughts on? Do you ghost people?
No, ghosting people. Don't ghost people. And I don't know, what is ghosting?
Because you see in Intergalactic, Jaden Smith, the character he was voicing, I can't remember the name. He was like, yo, this girl keep blowing my phone and da. And then people are like, oh, what do you mean? Man, I ended things with her. And then Kina Jabari are like, but did you tell her? He was like, no, I just stopped answering her calls and shit. That's what he said. And then these guys are like, you need to tell her. She's calling because she doesn't know that you've dumped her. And that's what's happening. Like,
I think I realize that something there's always like in communication. It's always like there's always like a feedback loop. Yenye kama ijafungwa, kuna mmoja yenye information hata kwa amepata hiyo communication. So yeye atakuwa akioperate from the ilo conversation mkiavingila, so atakuwa anajua you guys are good.
Yeah, exactly.
Kumbe wewe,
and that's why they keep looking for you, and then you're just like, you're ignoring the calls. Like,
ikawa wenye mnafaa kufanya naye something, I'm supposed to be doing something. After that time, I'm call. Sasa shiki simu.
You know, that's why I called you at that time. I was like, I don't want to, because my phone is away. I'm busy. Like I told you, like I'm just a shell. I'm on autopilot. So and then now I know not to pull out a phone on the road. Where? So I was like, I don't want missed calls, because if you call me twice and you don't find me, you're going to go.
I didn't realize I don't call people. Hey, something in it.
You just be like, okay, this is done. So that's why I was like, yeah, communication is very important. Clear communication. Just communicate so that you guys are on the same page. Try as much as possible not to lie.
Kuna msee mwenyewe, I think I had this friend. Tumejana for so long, like 6 years. Then communication, we could be having communication about masi tunaweza meet leo, maybe tubonge tu chill, like just hang out to catch up to manini. Na get. So tutaplan hii, and then tuseme tunafaa kumeet on Saturday, si ndio? Tumei plan. Hiyo Saturday, maybe ilikuwa tu like okay, communication ilikuwa okay, utanisho kama hiyo day utakuwa free. Unasema okay, hiyo day nda communicate nikusho kama ndakuwa free. Kwa hiyo day utakuwa hiyo day ndakuwa. So inafika hiyo day yenye tunafaa kumeet. I'm calling the person. Mteja. Not that mteja ashiki simu. I'm calling the person ashiki simu. Aka text, I'll call you baadaye, sasa niko busy. I'll call you baadaye. Aku call you baadaye. Hadi the next day kapesa ndio mimi nika I had to call to confirm. You mean like pia mimi niko na kitu ya kudua. Sio jioni sasa, ilikuwa mchana. Na mcall ilikuwa si asubuhi na confirm kama una meet nini hiyo. Ndio business yangu nikijonga this time tutapatana nani. So for him akuni show anything. So na call pick. Na call a pick. And then the next day, I'm out of the next day.
So you went home at this point?
No, like ilikuwa to meet, ilikuwa niende mahali. Actually me calling them hii time ya asubuhi ilikuwa kuconfirm kama wako around. Nilikuwa tu nijue ile tuna meet. Hii formula lazima tu niconfirm. Ingetile like okay, ile tuna meet ndo nijue venye nafanya arrangements zangu. So for hii ilikuwa confirm kama to meet morning, which I can say I'll call you nikushow.
And then he didn't.
So meaning aku call the meaning so the meeting ilikuwa imefika. So mimi ili kucall nini majioni nijue whatever is happening.
Like
no response. So the next day we are having conversation, hi nini. I'm expecting you maybe kuniambia nini ilifanyika huko ama nini whatever happened kitu kama hiyo, si ndio?
Because you guys were to meet.
We were to meet jana. But hii conversation yana ni kama just a normal thing. Ile ni kama kitu ya ikuwa. I'm like, what?
You're like, wait a damn minute. What? So you see already these are 2 points of conflict.
Nataka nijue nini kulikuaje from your side. Maybe kuna kitu ilifanyika juu ni ile tu I want to understand your side. Okay, nini ilikuwa ni kitu naelewa, I'm a human being with shit to happen. Okay. But now me calling you na ushiki simu vitu kama hizo. Sasa hapa inakuanga like,
Almost.
Almost kufika.
It's been 3 hours.
So I feel like manze, I feel like communication of ile better ni ile yenye other in friendship. Kuna vitu zingine yenye people are talking about, kuna vitu yenye tunabonga about, and if you took bonga something and is like it is followed up on, tunamaliza hiyo chapter, we go to another thing. Juu hii alafu next time uniambie juu this was like now the second, I think it's like the third time. But I was like, maybe this nigga because people, you never know, people are going through vitu mingi na maybe hataki kuwa honest na mimi vitu kama hizo.
Yeah.
Juu it's been a while since we like catch up. So niko like maybe sikenya atakuja kunini, atakuja tu kusema kama atakuja na atakuwa na hiyo time. But for now ni ile yenye me too nimejikeep away from mambo mingi kama sio explain acha tu ikae.
You see bro, you're becoming a mambo mingi. By the way, when someone says squeezy I don't want mambo mingi, it means,
but I don't know.
This is ouch.
Another thing ni actually funny thing ni dem. So for me bado kuna venye bado sidai hadi kuja. I don't know, people are going through a lot vitu mingi. Sasa siwezi jua
what's happening. But you know to keep away from.
Yeah, you know to like
Yeah. I mean that's valid.
But like,
so you never asked, like you
never uliza. And then conversation, you know, kama tunaweza bonga naye, bali mimi anishtuanga, but nikuuliza swali afu ukose kujibu swali just to move to another thing, ni kama to like tebu maliza hii step yako hapo hivi ndio tuende kwa hii. Hatuwezi move. For me, after completing at least like completing projects, lazima nimalize hiki tu na niingie to another thing. Ndio tunabonga about. Sasa inakuwa tu ni kama a list of things, ni kama tunataka tu kusema. Tunapailing it of things when at doing it. There's nothing that is ever happening. Itakuwa tu ni kama huyu ni kama besho tunataka tu planning kumitia na tumitingi. But yeah, I would say people are going through a lot, but pia I would say manze.
So no, something like that didn't cross her mind. And there are people who think like that, by the way. Like,
so kauna uochi manze. Kauna uochi.
Our airplane.
I feel like manze, you should always be able to explain. Sema tu kweli yako. Ora acha tuende ni ume, but you've spoken your truth.
Like,
I feel like people should always speak your truth. Acha yume mwenye itamuuma.
No one will beat you. Okay, some of us might beat you.
Da nini? Sasa si unajua tu una siezi usibeshte. Mtu anataka kunipiga. But yeah man, I feel like leo tumebonga. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
But I think in anything, I think something that I'm also learning. Junior design yenye mimi pia niko nayo, ndio maana hadi nimempatia tu nini. Is like ile point ya kusema kuona someone in a journey that you are in at some point in your life. So like maybe inaweza kuwa na pressure say in something and maybe there's something going on in life yake yenye maybe that's for the person, you only secret for them at that moment. Unageta hizi taka kushare.
Yes.
Maybe hizi taka kubonga. So I'm like, man, I don't know, maybe I'd sometimes maybe sikuwa na bonga about something, so maybe kuna vitu zenye unaweza get into. Because maybe you don't want to let down beshte wako nini. But I feel like man, life is all about, unaona ile point ya ni wewe, you really have to be safe. Wewe ukiwa sawa ndio mpigane za kuwa sawa. Again, so nile yenye whatever you're going through, kama ni kitu unaweza bonga about it. If it's something that you could be open to talk about, you can talk about. Kama if it's something that you feel like you don't want to talk about it, then man, just take your time. Let them itafika, you can talk about it. You pia inakonga, it's all about you man. You are the one to heal. Maybe mimi naweza kuwa na makelele zangu like umsetaki ku reach out to me nini. But
especially at a particular time.
Yeah, especially at a particular time. Na sasa ni just for us as human beings kuja to understanding yenye we are all in this life na kuna tu a lot that is also going on in the background.
Yeah.
Ile honesty. Like simoja ndo kuja tu kuniambia Max, unajua nakumbuka ile time manze ilikuanga hivi na kwa tu like unajua hiyo ndio na ulinibomba mbaya sikudanganya. Nini kimefanyika? Oh sorry, kumbe nini ilikuwa imefanyika? I don't understand. No, like kind of like now get to juu saizi nikiamua I can't overthink hiyo kitu. Nikioverthink ita mess my mental situation in get. So ni ile tu like mchana deal na vitu zake. I got other shit to deal with. Get.
Yeah. So today has been awesome. This is episode 4, right?
Yeah, this is episode 4. Hey.
Thank you guys so much. Every new listener, welcome to Serious Talks with the Clan. This is a podcast by two creatives. My name is Jay Tariq. This is Nyati a visual artist. And yeah.
I'm an artist.
Yeah?
I'm an artist.
He's an artist.
I'm an artist.
He's an artist. He creates various media.
You know, art is just expression.
And so do I. Yeah, you're just expressing yourself. So yeah, welcome to the channel. The subscribers, thank you so much. We're about to hit 60 subscribers on YouTube. Yeah, so thank you so much. And make sure you follow us, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment, and just stay tuned. Just stay tuned about it.
Yeah, man, thank you for listening to this. And hey, leo tumebonga sana. Fuck, man. Yeah, thanks for listening up to this point. And go think for yourself.
And be you, and be different.
That's what's up, man. And there's an art that I did. Hey, I love this one. Have a look at it.
Sorry. What is that?
Have a look at it as I wrap up the shit.